let's get this ball rolling. Rachel getting married. As an actress, to get a script like this and working with a director like Jonathan Demme, it must be really like
heady.
Well, not only heady, but it's like a birthday gift. I feel. I mean, you're allowed to go with it, and so. When you got the script, what is your reaction to it, and to be given a chance to do this? Because they could have gone, I mean, not now that we've seen the film, of course it's you, but there's so many.
There was nothing in my work that implied this
exactly.
character beforehand. I think you just said it for me.
I don't want to talk for you, please.
But I really mean it in the nicest way possible. It was kind of like, I always kept saying to Jonathan, like, really, like, it was kind of like standing up against a wall and all the pretty girls have been asked to dance and someone sees you and says that, yeah, I want to dance with you, and you're just like, oh, I didn't expect this to happen. And so it's a surprise and it's wonderful, and I'm not insanely, I don't even think I could ever be appropriately grateful for it. It's all you can ask for in life is the opportunity, and then you fail or succeed based on your own merit. But I was given an opportunity, and that's fortune. I mean, that's real fortune.
But once you get the opportunity, you are the one that have to do the work to kind of create the characters. So what is your preparation for somebody like this? Did you know someone that kind of is a bit of, this
Kim?
Kim, the person everybody hates but loves because
I know a lot of Kims, actually. And I have friends that are in recovery, and they took me to meetings with them, and very generous with their time and answering my questions, and they let me talk to their families. And I read a lot of literature, and I went to online message boards for the NA community, and I just really wanted to make sure, because I do take recovery very seriously, and my heart goes out to people who have to walk that pathway, because it's very demanding and very, very difficult. And I think recovering addicts are real heroes, and they're unsung heroes. So I wanted to make sure that I left no stone unturned in my preparation, so that I wouldn't make a mistake that could insult the community.
There's a line in the film that broke my heart, and you have to say it, was when you looked at your sister after she tells you what you really did in this accident, and you look at her and you say, what do you want me to be? So can you talk about that scene in particular, and your take on it as the character that you had to play?
Well, I'd love to say that I had to stick my feet in hot coals in order to do that, but we were just all really kind of there that day. I think we shot this movie largely in sequence, so we kind of have been sitting on an explosion for a while, basically, like something that was kind of bubbling up inside of all of us, and then it just happens during that scene. And Jonathan had blocked out a day and a half to shoot that scene, and we were done by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I think he went back to Manhattan and watched a movie. And it was just there. Kim's fighting for so much. I love Kim. I love Kim so much. She's so strong. Because most people in that moment, hearing their sister talk about that, would have fallen prostrate and saying, you're right, you're right, you're right, I'm awful, and Kim saying, but. And just the fact that Kim has the prescience of mind and the strength within herself to say that, to make the situation as the most honest version of itself, I just loved that.
I just really quickly then, how has Kim changed you as Anne then?
I feel like I used to editorialize myself for people. I didn't assume that if people knew all of me, they could like me or love me, because, I have too many warts, stuff like that, not physically, but, you just figure we all have baggage, and I just thought, well, I don't want to burden anyone with mine. And I think with Kim, just seeing that and how much I loved her, even in spite of her baggage, which is quite frankly more sizable than mine, I just thought maybe I was shortchanging the world, and maybe we can be there for each other more than I was willing to give people credit for. So I feel like after playing Kim, I give people more credit, and I give myself, I leave myself more vulnerable, but also it's made me a lot stronger.
It's amazing to watch. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.